be talking, but it won't bother anything to have you walk through. It's only going to show your legs, or if you walk through the office, you won't be seen at all. You can come through.
Okay.
Like, literally, it's pointing at me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just came down at the wrong time then because I wanted to talk to you. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Can you give me an hour?
Sure.
Or do you need to talk to me now?
I mean, as long as it's before 3.
What's happening at. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I am
Because I
so.
don't want to interrupt you, but
Well, I'm so glad you want to talk to me. I mean, that's kind of exciting, actually. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of exciting.
yeah, because it's just.
Okay. It's on live. I mean, it's recording. Hey guys, come on in. Say hey. We are my son and I are setting a date for
Chat.
a chat for after the chat. How about that? You can't beat that. Okay. He's gonna let me do his thing, and then we shall be. Hello. I am sitting here just. I was working on a project that I'm making a video for. Um, and I said, well, while I am working, we can just kind of chat while we're working, right? I hope everybody's been having a good day and a great week and everything's going well. It is miserable and cold here. So that is no fun. But it is what it is. We need to let the ground rest so we can let the ground rest. Everything needs a season of sleeping, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm filming here, but I have my computer on here. So I'm not being rude, and I can see if comments come up here. Let me make sure I have all the comments turned on. Going, welcome beyond the world. Hold on. Oh, this isn't a touch screen. I just got a new laptop, and I'm still learning how to use it all and do stuff with it. So that is what's happening. Kanhu, I've been popping in your lives at night. I hope you have seen me there. Yep. So that's what I kind of did this past week in order to revisit when I saw somebody's lives running. I would just kind of go ahead and turn their live or their stream on while while I was doing other things. That was how I chose to support people this week. I think, truthfully, for me, every week I kind of pick a different way to do it. One day I just went and made a playlist of who I was going to listen to based on who was live. The moment I made the playlist. Other times, you know, I do it other ways, but that was how I did it that way. So I'm making a video on how long it's taking me to create this latch rug. So that's what I am doing. Hello from Maryland. Welcome, Alex Asia. I know you guys are under a lot of snow still, right, Alex? Welcome. Thank you for coming in. My North Carolina snow. I'm by the ocean. So my North Carolina, oh, let me fix that hair sticking out. I don't feel it. There you go. My North Carolina didn't get any snow. We got a little bit. Hello, Chitty. Welcome. We are just checking in, seeing how everybody's doing, catching up with people that I may have missed this last week. Oh, and just kind of in general saying, oh, sorry, Alex, I'm just trying to figure out this new laptop. Let me add that back for you. So yeah, while I was just sitting here working on my project, I didn't feel like video on, and I just kind of needed a break from I said, well, I love to talk. Let me see who's around. So I hope everybody has had and is having a wonderful Sunday. And I hope this next week you have plans for it to be just a great week in general, right? I yeah, I've been having a pretty good year so far. Today is the day I finally am addressing um, some of my poor and I'm buffering. It's so weird when you buffer because it shows I'm not buffering on my recording, but then when I looked down at the computer, oh yes, I haven't made a latch hook rug since I was a kid, like a young kid. And I think at that time it took me 4 or 5 years to get the rug made because I'd go back to it and get off of it and go back to it and get off of it. So I'm doing a whole video and it'll come out, but I'll give you a sneak peek. I got a kit off of Amazon. Oh, bless your heart. And so this is what I'm doing. It's backwards, I think. Is it showing backwards? Yeah, it showed backwards. But anyway, this is the kit I'm doing, and it was wonderful. Right now, these holiday kits are on really good sale, so it was $10. It was a beautiful kit. So I'm kind of doing it and testing it and seeing how it works. So that's what I am doing. Um, and I'll do a whole review on it. So I like 7 inches of snow last week and just had a little more yesterday morning. You know, so my mother is up in Richmond, um, in Virginia, right outside of Richmond, closer to Charlottesville, really, but it's in one of those small towns. So I just say Richmond. And they got the big snow. And, with more coming in, I think everybody really missed. Hey, Stink Bug, welcome. Really dodged a bullet with what was coming because, enough ice. I don't think people have still recovered from a couple years ago when they lost power for so long in the snow. And, you know, a little bit of snow is fun, but after a while, that second storm back to back, it sure does make those of us who have to work in it or go out in it makes life difficult, as opposed to those of us who uh, can just sit and enjoy it, or a kid and is enjoying the sledding of it all. So, yeah, that's a whole lot. My daughter is in Winston-Salem, so that's west of Raleigh, right at the foothills of the mountains, for those of you all that don't know. And she got a bunch, but we really didn't get hit as hard. It kind of swooped around us and then went right down into Georgia because Atlanta got slammed. My sister, they don't have power near. She has power, but a couple blocks over, they don't have power, and she hasn't had internet since this weekend. So this storm that hit there sure was a heavy dump for them. So yeah, I am so glad. Judy May, welcome, and how are you this week? What are your I know it is, since you're south of the equator, you are getting some nice warm weather while those of us up north are freezing. And I saw, and who he went out planting watermelons the other day. I was dying. I'm like, oh my gosh. But where I live, this has been the first hard frost, like where our ground actually has gotten frosty and cold for probably about, yeah, yeah, this, like probably 5 years, 4 or 5 years, our ground has not frozen like it has. And we really need it. It helps control, the wasps and the bugs and all kinds of things. Yeah, I think, you know, we definitely have some climate stuff that's happening because the extremes right now are definitely a little extreme, I think. But it was so funny. I went to school down in Atlanta my freshman year in college, so way back in '86. And I thought, well, Atlanta is south of where I lived because I grew up in Richmond. That oh, their weather's going to be so much warmer. However, they are on the belt of air going up. It was no joke. I was shocked it snowed there and was getting the ice storms and all. Yes. I mean, it's crazy. And whatever, like for me, there's a line if you watch on the news on the country so we're on the East Coast, guys. The eastern part of the United States is what we're talking about. And there's a line, and if you watch that 95 highway corridor, anything west of the 95 or right dead center of 95 and west is usually where the really heavy traffic goes and gets slammed. But there has definitely been a shifting even farther west where, that hurricane hitting over in Asheville, that was just unprecedented. But the rains on that side of the mountain in Tennessee and Kentucky have been real heavy a couple years. It's just interesting. And then there's Cone down in the Gulf planting his watermelon. I'm surprised anything will grow there. It looks pretty arid. Yeah, it has been. But I would rather the snow, and I think the snow is all fine and dandy. It's when that ice hits that's what weighs down the power lines and destroys the electricity. So if it's just going to be snowy, we can handle that ice. Oh man, that's a lot. That is a lot. For being special on Sunday, I put my leaves in my hair. I needed some sparkle. So, but I'm thankful I don't have to get out and it. Stink bug with was it uncharacteristically cold where you are, or did it just kind of the whole system miss you? Got see it? I see you. Did the whole storm just kind of sidestep you, and you missed it? Let me know. Let me know. For all of them. Sure. Sure. So what I've decided to do with my mod jackets, and I see it in a bunch of other channels too, is then like at the beginning of the month, restart them again. You know. But for me, for people I know, I don't know. We'll see. Get my watermelon. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna try to really focus this year on some vertical gardening and putting stuff like more on tendrils that are growing on vines. And I'm wondering if that would work with watermelon as well, or if they just get too heavy, it would break. I don't know, but I'm gonna do some watermelon because we all know that there's nothing better than a watermelon. So, but this year I have I have to get out there and get the ground pulled up and get some stuff. I have all these bulbs that I need to get in the ground. So I'm sure where I live it'll probably be 70 again next week. And the ground will the ground will thaw and I can get out there and get to work on some of the stuff. Get down to 29. Yeah. And that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. But then it's heating back up to what high 60s, 70s during the day. That's that temperature extreme. People don't realize when it's cold. If it's cold and stay cold, your body can really acclimate more to the cold. That's why from people from up north will always say, "Oh, you don't understand in the cold. It's like 20 degrees outside and we can work." But they don't understand that's because it's cold and it stays cold. Once it's beyond, you know, freezing and below, it's freezing and below it. It's not as extreme. I'm sorry, 10 degrees below zero and 20, well, you know, and freezing point is just not as extreme as 29 degrees and then it's 70 in the afternoon. For me, in my personal thing. So, yeah. Judy May, let us know what you have going on this week. Let us know. Let us go know what's going on. I definitely trying to switch over. So with my New Year's resolutions, things are going pretty well. I'm definitely switching to 2 videos a week, but I'm trying to actually do content, not just random stuff. Like, you know, I'm really focusing on content this year, and I'm going to have them coming out twice a week. So that's what I have, those coming out this week, and that's, I know they're coming out different days than last week, and at some point I'll really say, okay, you know, maybe Monday and Wednesday will be the days I try to shoot for. Actually, I think just saying that, that's what it'll be. I'm going to try to upload videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. And I'm sure one will be some, I don't know what it's going to be, but that's what we're doing. Hi, host and chat. I'm still here. I'm just doing a wardrobe change. So let's see. Oh, fun. Those are so good. I love doing wardrobe changes. I hope you are going someplace exciting, or if not, putting on some relaxing stuff. Relaxing. The nice thing about it being so cold was the last time we had a really cold spurt, I bought all kinds of clothes that are to there probably doesn't. Um, Steampunk, are you on Instagram? Find me over there. I have my page listed. And so they've apologized and said it was wrong, but they're still holding your channel in limbo for 90 days. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, Chitty May, I understand how frustrating that can be. But, you know, if you can at least maybe make them. Hey, Lucy. Welcome, welcome. I thought of you today. Lucy, look what I have in my hair. Instead of a full crown, I just put my leaves in. And I thought of you, always wearing your crowns. I was like, oh, I'll have to show Lucy. So there you go. Yeah. Actually, my daughter's opera opens in February, and I go into opening night, and my jacket that has, this is how I'm going to wear my hair. I like to test it out. No, actually, I put gold leaves in my hair because I like gold leaves, and I wanted them in my hair today. That's the truth of it. Let's just be truthful. Let's just be truthful. All right. So Chitty May, what are your options with uploading? Is there any way to maybe like I found now I can link my phones to my other electronics. Is that something that would be a possibility, that if you could get, you know, a tablet or a computer or somebody, send them contact them again. Contact them again. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what, because I have found, I bought a whole camera to film on, and it said it would work, but then all of a sudden, every time I film anything or film a video, it comes back saying, oh, this program is not compatible with your computer. I don't know if I need to reformat. I don't know what happened. So I do understand the frustration. No, Stinkbug, I'm telling you, go back into the help center and contact in the studio. When you scroll down and it says send an email, send them an email and ask about it and see if you can get help right there to resolve it. And I would have attach, if you need to, you can attach the other stuff, but I would start sending emails. That's what I would definitely start to do, you know. Go that way, because there should be help somebody there, you know. That would be my next step. Start, whoever you sent the initial email to, sent it back, you know, and say, why can't I access my channel? I'm still not able to do lives. Oh, Chitty Man, I'm so sorry. You know, some says she was having problems too with hers, and I don't know how it resolved. Is it just that it takes so much data and time to upload? I don't know how to. No, if you go into, hold on, let me take my phone in there. We're going to show Stinkbug how to fix this problem right now. All right, everybody, if you get dizzy walking through the house, close your eyes. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, just ran my husband off the computer. I saw him jump off. Let's see what he was doing in here. All right. So I was here. Let me just give that a thumbs up. Da, 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 da. And all right, so let me bring this down. Let me go to my page right here. All right, so this is what you do. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can. All right. So here we are. Now, I'm sure on the phone it might look a little bit different, but this is, I see you typed something, but I can't see it because it's backwards. Right, so go into, right here, go to Manage Video, okay, and then you want to go into, where is it? Where is it? I think you can go to Earnings, where it says Earnings. Then you can scroll to wherever you see the money sign on the side. See over here, the money sign? Scroll down to there, and then at the bottom, you'll see Creator Support Tools, Chat and Email. That's where you need to go, right here. And you can start, it'll bring up all of this stuff. See it? That's where you need to go. So you go into your studio and you come to Earnings. And that's where the link is to get help. Right? Hey, Cooking with Maud, thank you for coming in. We were helping. Stinkbug got a AI strike thing, but it was by mistake. Something weird happened, and he's trying to get his channel back up. So I was showing him on the computer where I go to do it. So did that, yeah. Yeah, but send it through that link. Yeah, go to the money. All right. So mods came in. Hello, hello. Thank you. We are doing a quick check-in live today. Yes, even if you're not monetized, that is there. That is 100% there. Yes. It is there for everybody, and that's where you go for help. Mm-hmm. Yup. No, it's there. It's there. I saw it there when I wasn't a partner. It has email chat. It said that his content, he was doing live, and in the middle of the live, it said his content was messed up or something, and then it shut it off, his live off. And then when he did the appeal, they're like, oh, you're fine. Sorry, that was a mistake. So they put it up and running again, but they haven't turned, he can post, he can do shorts, but his ability to go live is still stuck in limbo land. So there really wasn't a strike once he did the things to appeal the strike and it was looked at. So, yeah. I don't know. But then once it was looked at, because then you know when you appeal something, a human person actually looks at it, then the strike, they were like, oh, we're sorry, that wasn't you. We meant for somebody else. And you know how life can get. Just when you're on a roll sometimes and you're doing it, boom. So but that will be there for help for everybody, whether you're monetized or not monetized. That was where I would go to look for it. Yeah, it is just crazy. So cooking, I have seen you're starting to post new videos. I'm so glad to see that. And Judy is having some frustrations. Poor dear, she is having a hard time with her cell phone uploading her videos. I know it takes mine a long time to upload, so I don't know how to help her with that issue. You know what, Judy? I'm sure there might be some YouTube videos on your problem. Yeah. So that was where I would look and see if anybody else has any ideas, because everybody on a lot of people are having that. Yeah. So I don't know what the answer to the problem is. Is it easier to upload when you have more data saved on your phone? Does that make a difference? Is it slower when there's less? I don't know. I'm just trying to throw some stuff out there, you know. So would it be better to film your videos, make your videos, then when you get a bunch of data, go ahead and upload it then? Or do you have to wait until it's a non-cloudy day and you're close to, I don't know, a city that has better towers? So much. Oh, there you go, Chitty. You need to delete some of your old videos. You might be out of storage. Yes, I delete everything because I figure once I upload it, it's on YouTube. That if I need it, it's there. So that might be that's a great idea. Yeah, if your storage is full. So try that. Let us know if it helps any. Uh-huh. Hey, Dave. Dave, you would not believe what I did today. I did an exercise. I did. Oh, so I need to start getting back in shape, but I've had some injuries and I'm trying to rebuild, strength and flexibility. My hands were broken, but I found to do a modified push-up, the best place I could do it on my steps because it was already a natural incline. How about that? It is actually half coffee and then half almond milk. And then that's it. I just do that. But I'm too cheap to turn my heat up high because I don't like to pay electric bills. So I just have to drink something warm. Yeah. And I'm trying to eat right and watch. Oh, thank you, Maud. Happy New Year to you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's my first one. No, second one ever. Oh, I love you. You guys are so great. But yeah, Dave, I was thrilled to find I could do a push-up on the steps because I was already at a modified angle and my wrist didn't have to flex. Thanks, cooking. That's right, Chitty Meg. Let's blessings, blessings, blessings. And as I have learned from your community to say, may your pockets never run dry. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how to do all the live stuff since I'm just getting the monetized. I'm going to tell you guys though, I have to say this as one old lady that just got a cell phone and never made videos until April. Nobody told me if I turned the phone sideways, that's how you can fill up the whole screen. Like the little things that you think would be common sense, but you just do not know. They're not common sense when you've never used cell phone. Who knew? But now I have, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have to give Maud her likes. Yeah, now boom, boom, my heart there. I didn't know. All I had to do, let me pull my computer right here so I can type. Thank you. All caps. H. I'm blessed. Even though I speak English, I can't spell. So for me to type, that's why I kind of like the lives. Or if I'm in a live, my response are so slow because it takes me a really, really, really long time to be able to write. But anyway, so there we go. That's what's happening. And Chitty, now you know you're gonna check your storage and see. Yes. Right? I'm telling you, Stink Bug, it's those of us that didn't grow up with technology at all, it's intimidating because we think if we do something wrong or when we're trying to use it, we're going to break it somehow or mess something up. Because, like, with the old computers, if you push the wrong thing, or even with telephones, if you dialed the wrong number, you would go to a person. So it's very intimidating trying to figure it all out. I just got this new laptop. The old laptop we had for 7 years, and I cried just trying to set it up because it looked different. That's how much technology, when it's not a part of your natural life, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What do you know? You turn things this way and that way. And I think that's where the young kids, they've been making videos and playing with this technology forever. We had the great big huge camcorders. I remember running around in high school. One of our friends had one and he was making movie, and then it was the reel to reel movies. We had so much fun. That is how we learn. And I am so glad. I'm so thankful for all I've learned this year. I have to say YouTube has been the best decision I ever made of something to do. It really has. It really has been just amazing to have the world open up. And I never understood when my children, not necessarily my kids, but when you would hear people say, "Oh, I'm have all these friends," and I'm saying, "Yeah, but you're welcome. It's true. It's true. We will have a great year." That that they would say, "Oh, I have friends," and they were online. I kept saying, "But how can you have friends and they're online?" I never understood the concept of online friends. But I think I definitely do get it now, and I understand it now that when you see people daily, "Hey, Lisa, how are you? Welcome, welcome." We're talking about everything and just checking in. I've been working on a latch hook rug because I'm making a video, a craft video about it. And truthfully, I needed a break. So, but I didn't understand about friends and online friends, and I thought people were crazy. Like, you can't say you know somebody when all you're seeing is a glimpse or a moment. Then I started thinking about it. Well, with friendships, unless you vacation with a person, which never works out well, usually, that's kind of all we ever see of our friends, our glimpses. And then once I got here, I'm doing this now, I understand friends. Like, because I really do consider everybody that I interact with after 2 or 3 interactions friends. Like, I feel invested. I don't know if it's because of how humans are. Let's see. Oh, the bread was made and gone fried. Isn't that the best, easiest bread ever? I'm glad you liked it. It is so fast. If you leave the egg and sugar out, it makes it really heavy and dense, and it just doesn't feel real palatable. But that's the best bread. It's just as easy as whipping uh, a batch of biscuits together. You know, oh, I'm so glad you used it. I'm definitely gonna have to try. But look, my kids think I'm crazy anyway. So if I start putting yeast bread dough in a dark place, hiding it in a dark place, I don't know. They might record and try to tell me, "Hey, famous, how are you?" We were just doing a quick check-in today and saying hey, and I haven't been online live in a while. I've been cracking my nuts though. Cracking my nuts. Wait until I get my merch for those. I can't. I am gonna get a series of shirts. And still trying to figure out all of what it means with the monetizing and stuff like that. Famous, I really liked your last few videos. They've been really good. So, you older and wiser channel people, I have a question for you. So, I am trying to do a little test on my channel. Do you find that your 20-minute videos get pushed out to more people and you have more views on those? Or do you think that if you're watching and it's a 10-minute video, you get more watch throughs because it's less time consuming? What do you think? I don't know. I've been running a trial to see how it goes. I definitely know because my community is so international that it confuses the YouTube algorithm a little bit. Um, because I'm watching videos that might not necessarily be written in English. And definitely I watch a lot of people and play a lot of videos that are not, they're not speaking English. So I think that kind of confuses YouTube for like, oh, what kind of channel is this? But I don't know. It's been interesting. It definitely looks like that 15 to 20 minute video length is kind of a sweet spot for new people. Yeah, true, true. And that's why I think some people say, oh, the 5 minute is good. But it's hard to say. I like to talk. I think for me, what I'm really going to focus on though is having, really focusing on the, yeah, the variety, the 5, 10, because I had heard early on in this journey, once I found the community, that to do it in intervals, some 5, some 10, some 20, because sometimes I like to go support somebody and I really want to play a long video, but they only have shorts, and sometimes they have the long, so I don't, we'll figure it out. It's all, whatever works today. 8 minutes is good. Okay. All right. So I'll shoot for 8. We will shoot for 8. But I've noticed on, like, a lot of people with the 20-minute video, so maybe I'll do 8-minute videos and then, try, and then some longer. I guess if you're walking through a process and somebody's interested in the process, it makes sense. But just to hear me explain life, yeah, it's a lot. My kids don't even want to listen to me over 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yup. And this is, yeah, ultimately, as fun as YouTube is, once I decided to dip my toe in the pool to look for monetization, then I do need to consider the pay, because trips aren't going to pay for themselves. That is for sure. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I'll see. Because I definitely bumped up from 5. And then I was shooting for 10. But then when I was doing, like, a couple of the ones that, like, I did some dog toys and the crafting videos, it was 20. But I know those 2 videos could have been done and edited shorter. I'm like, yeah. So I think with those, definitely. Yeah. Maybe my sweet spot, if I really shoot for 15, because I'm a chatter, that would, yeah, the 12. Yeah, I think so. Isn't it nice that we have time to figure it out? Have a whole year. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, to see where it all goes and where we figure it out. It'll be interesting to see if at some point YouTube, well, I think that might be why, because you don't get any monetization for the short video, for a shorter video, a long form video. Under the 10 minutes it doesn't, or 8 minutes, it doesn't do anything for you. But is that why they made the short form longer? So if you have a 3-minute video or 5-minute video, condense it to 3 and put it over on the short form, because then it's still producing something. That might be it. That might be it. So if I have a video that's only 5 minutes, edit it to 3 and put it as a short. And then if I have a video that is at 8 minutes, go ahead and make it 10 or 12. Got it. Yes. Good morning, journey of my life. Well. We are here checking in, saying hey. I don't have a lot of comments popping up there, but I have them here. I liked bleeding. I kind of really enjoyed that. But I was trying to figure out But blessings works too. I'll take every blessing I can get. That is for sure. We were talking about, well, now the conversation was, what were we thinking about? I am approaching my 1 year anniversary in March. Congratulations. Alex, are you monetized? Yeah. It has been interesting. I know what you were going to say. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I got it. But I spell so bad. I cannot spell. That makes me feel good when other people stuff. Live streams and my viewing hours are rather low. But I'm telling you, live streams are a game changer. Woo, live streams are a game changer. Yes, absolutely. And there are pros and cons though, to the live streaming, because you can always double guess or figure it out. But yeah, I've been so thankful that this journey has just been, and my kids were so cynical. I don't know if it's because of my gender and because of my age. Hey, Beyond World, welcome back. If that's why I feel like YouTube has been so kind, or is it just because of the majority of the community I happen to fall into, which is a really interesting story about how I wound up there. If that's what it is, but I have not found the criticism or the harshness to be there. And I'm so thankful. So I think, and I don't have a lot of trouble with trolls. Maybe I'm just not fun to troll. Then I kind of feel bad. Now, I have to say, on my restreams, when it's pushed out to a bunch, and then I see stuff, and sometimes I'll be like, what? They don't know what they're talking about. Or, I'll get my feelings hurt. But then again, how emotional can I get over cracking nuts? Which I wouldn't be cracking nuts if the views on cracking nuts weren't so high, which means somebody's watching me crack nuts. Or last night, my husband had to crack nuts. So, it's been an interesting journey, but I did just kind of want to jump on and see what everybody was up to on the Sunday and find out how we were all doing. I got to get back to my latch hooking, and my son came down and popped his head in and said he wanted to have a chat, and my husband's cooking and wants to get in the kitchen. So with all of that being said, I think I am going to start to wrap this up. I know etiquette is an hour, but you know what? That was a Sunday check-in. And here we are. Thank you so much, Cooking with Mods, for my super chat. I sure do appreciate that. It makes me feel good. That was like exciting to see that pop up. And I hope everybody has a blessed and wonderful, oh, no, because I say I'm fabulous. So I say, hope everybody has a fabulous week, and come back when we do it again, and I will be in your lives. Thank you all. Thank you, Alex, for being here. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys on the YouTube streets this week. Bye. Maybe bye.